Alright, if you're on this video, it means that you finished this part, which is part number 2. So now we're moving on to part number 3. So you want to do a new design. Go up to your file and say new design. And we're going to be combining several things that we've learned to make this next projectile. This next projectile is going to look kind of like a Nerf dart out of a Nerf gun. We're going to use the revolve tool. So we're going to want to do a rectangle. Pick a plane, pull out your rectangle. Remember, it's 2 space 1/2 tab. We want half our diameter for the thickness of this, so it's going to be 43/64. We're going to go ahead and hit enter. We have our rectangle. Now you want to go up and pick your spline command to draw inside of that rectangle. Snap it to this bottom right corner and come up about like that. Make sure you snap it to this left line and then hit enter. Okay, now we want to do the line command. I want you to snap it to that dot. That connects it to your spline. Go down, make a little flat spot. Click again where you left off. Go in. Come down a little ways. And come up. Something like that. That's going to be the fins of our projectile. This is going to be the front of it. Go ahead and hit stop sketch. Now it's time to revolve it. Remember, our revolve tool is in the create tab. So I'm going to click on that, go down to revolve. Highlights the area that we want to revolve. We want to select our axis, which is this line right here, and it revolved it. Okay, so go ahead and hit enter. We want to look at the back of this thing, and we're going to draw our fin profile on there. So to do that, I'm going to pick the circle tool or type C, and we're going to click on this on the back part. Make sure you're clicking on here, and you can see it shows a little circle there. And if we hover, it shows us a couple circles that we've already drawn. One is a shaft. So click in the center there. Bring your circle out. Snap it to this biggest circle. It'll turn kind of a blue color. Want it about that size. So that should be the same diameter as our shaft right there. Okay, from there, we're going to draw our fins. So I'm going to go to the line command. I'm going to snap it to this left side of our circle, and I'm going to go up to the edge. See how it turned blue? I'm going to snap it to there, and I'm going to click again, snap to that line, to the line we just drew, and bring it down to the other edge of this circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just make a triangle. After you've done that, we're going to revolve it. So you go over to your sketch tab, do the drop down, go to your circular pattern, select the 2 sides of our triangle, and then select right here the center point. If you're not seeing these options, you might have to click a little over arrow and pull it out. You want to select the center point, which is the center of the circle. Now you want to type in how many fins you want. So you could do like 10, could do 1. I'm just going to do, let's see, 4. Yeah, let's do 5. Then I'm going to hit OK. Alright. Okay, now what we want to do is extrude away the stuff that we don't want. We want to keep the star and get rid of the stuff around it. So go to your extrude tool and click all around the star, the stuff that you don't want. Then I kind of like to grab my view cube and look at it from the side. and then I grab my arrow and just drag it. Okay, you can see it's going to remove that. If you want to make a cool design in the front of yours, you could drag it up to the front and it would remove a little bit of it. You don't want to take away too much though. So if you want to do that, you can just drag it into that a little bit and then hit OK. And there it is. Alright, so if you want to, you can change the appearance of it, but you don't have to. You can just submit it like this and get full credit. So make sure you export it into your documents and then submit it into Canvas under Part 3 and then move on to your next part.